This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, are you getting my screen? Revant, are you getting my screen? Charunya?
Mr.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Okay. Just now I recorded. Okay. So now onwards we will continue this one. Yeah, guys. Here we are going to learn about the Python full stack development. Okay. So in this Python full stack development, what things we need to learn means these all things we need to be learn, guys. Yeah. So we need to be learn about the Python language. Python language. Here core Python and advanced Python both together we can learn it. So under the core Python, what concepts coming under the advanced Python, what concepts are coming later we will discuss it. Okay. And also one framework required to be learned, that is the Django framework or else Flask framework. Any of one enough. Got it? Most of the companies are using right now the Django framework. Very few companies are using the Flask framework. That's why in our session, so in this Python full stack development, we will discuss about the Django framework. Okay, and also we need to be know about any one database knowledge. We need to be know about any one database knowledge. So that is MySQL database we will learn in our session. So once if you are understanding Python with MySQL database, how we are communicating, so same way we can communicate to the Oracle DB or MongoDB also. So focus on this one, and sometimes I will teach about this MongoDB also. So I means nowadays more trending DB this one. Okay. So and next we need to be know about the UI technologies. So in this UI technologies, so many concepts there. So one is the HTML, so many technologies there, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, like that. So these all things also we need to be know it. Got it, guys? So after completing these all things learning, then you will becoming like a Python full stack developer. So if you are taking any real-time application, if you are taking any real-time application like Amazon, Flipkart, Swiggy, Zomato, like whatever. So all the applications having the three layers. All the applications having the three layers, guys. One is front-end layer, another one is back-end layer, another one is database layer. Okay. For example, you can see here. Yeah. So Amazon application you can take it, or Zomato you can take it. So first of all, in the Google, in the browser, we can see the presentation logics of that application. Okay, so UI presentation we can see on the Google, guys. So that is using the UI technologies we are developing presentation logics. So here the using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, JavaScript, Bootstrap, like so many are there. These all things we are learning, and then we can developing the our application related presentation logics. So next, business logics, guys. Next, the business logics of our application we need to be developing. So to develop the business logics of our application, we need to be know about any one language. So that is here we are going to choose about the Python language and its framework. For example, the Django framework. We need to be know it. Okay. So next, database, database backend database storing data purpose. We will learn about this one, database logics. So here MySQL DB, here MySQL DB. So we will learn MySQL DB. Okay. Yes. And now you can see here. Here we can call like front end developer. Yes, yes. So the person who is responsible to developing presentation logics of our application, then we can call them as a front-end developer. So all the front-end developers must be required to know about these all UI technologies. Got it, guys? Yes. So what is the use of this front end? Later I will explaining. Just write it up. Okay. And later, the person who is responsible to developing the business logics of our application, then we can call them as a back-end developer. We can call them as back-end developer. So backend developer responsibility is required to learn any one language, and it's a framework. If you are choosing the Java, so core Java language is there, core Java, and its framework like Spring, Hibernate, Structure, so many are there. C Sharp there, in .NET C Sharp language there, and the ASP.NET framework there. Same like in Python, we have the Python language and its framework Django. Okay, so we need to learn about one language and its a framework. Then we can call them as backend developer. So backend developer will write the business logics of that particular application. For example, if you are taking the Zomato, you are selecting some food items like vegetarian items or non-vegetarian items like that. So whenever you are clicking particular item, that is adding to the cart, adding to the cart. Okay. So later you are going to do the payment like that. So whenever you are clicking the payment button, then redirecting to somewhere, these all actions are performing because of the backend logics. Okay. And next, who is responsible to store the data in database? Okay. And I mean, we can call them as a DB developer, guys. Simply DB developer. So DB developer responsibility is to learn any one database knowledge. So here the SQL queries there, guys. How to creating database, how to deleting database, how to creating tables, how to storing the data, creating data, updating data, deleting data, like that. So CRUD operations, they're creating, updating, deleting, like these all things. So simply we can call them as DB developer. Now here, the person who is responsible to work on these all areas, okay, the person who is responsible to work on these all areas, we can call them as Python full stack developer, simply. So full stack developer we can call. So here stack means layer, guys. Stack means layer, full stack means all layers. So our application related all layers, so the person who is responsible to developing one application related all the logics, presentation logics, backend logics, database logics together, then we can call them as full stack developer. Using the Python language, if you are developing, then Python full stack developer. Using Java language, if you are developing, then Java full stack developer. Like that people are calling. You guys understanding this one? Yes. Next here, next here. So normal end user, guys, normal users, the people who are using our application, we can call them as end users, normal users. So those users using the presentation logics, using the presentation screens, so interacting with our application. So for example, if you are taking Facebook, so people wants to do the registration, then one registration form we are developing. So in that, first name, last name, your username, email, password, everything asking. So normal users will enter all the data asking our presentation. Okay. So and whenever submitting that data from the presentation logics, so moving to the business logics. So going to the backend coding. So backend developer responsibility is receiving the data which is sending by the presentation logics, which is coming from the front end, which is coming from the front end of our application, that is receiving by the back end. Okay, so now here after receiving the data, we need to be sent to the database for storing purpose. Then finally our registration will done successfully. After registration completing, then so we will give the confirmation back. So your registration done successfully, like that. Understanding? So after data storing into the database, then again backend developer only will send one message to the UI developer, front-end developer. Then front-end developer will display that message to the user. Yes, your registration done successfully, like that. Understanding? Yeah. So always normal users interacting the front-end development, front-end screens. Using that front-end screens, so back-end side will some actions will perform, and that back-end code also interacting to the database, and will store here data, or will update here data, will delete here data, like that. All the operations will perform here. Okay. So guys, in some companies, some people will work on only here. Okay, some people will work on only in this back-end development, some people will work on only in this front-end development. But in some companies, some people will work on all these areas, all these areas. Then we can call them full stack developer. And also, if you are becoming like a full stack developer, so you will get more calls, more interview calls you will get, and more packages you are getting. Understanding, guys? And also your job is more secured, more secured. I means, so one project if completing, so for example, you are a Python developer, so your Python development related projects completing, and other new projects coming with Java, guys. Java related projects are coming, but you don't know Java, so no problem. So for Java applications also, this presentation logic is same, database logic same, only this business logic changing. So some other people will work on here, you can work on this front end and this database development. Understanding? So like that, many of benefits there, many benefits there if you are becoming like a full stack development. So one point strongly remember, for Java, for .NET, for Python, for all the people, presentation logic same, database logic same. Only changing is business logics, business logics only. So Java people, so core Java, advanced Java, Spring, Struts, like these things they will learn and they will develop it. As a Python developer, Python, Django we will learn and we can develop it. Okay. So .NET people, C Sharp, ASP.NET, MVC framework, they will learn and they can develop it. Clear, guys, this one? Okay. Yeah. So finally, in this Python full stack development, these all things, so we are going to be learning. And here, totally duration, guys, for learning these all things, 3 months duration required. Okay. So 3 months. Total full stack development related duration, 3 months required. And every day, guys, so 1.5 hour every day, 1.5 hour we will plan it. So from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. we will discuss it. Okay. And every day class related recorded video, class recorded video links sharing, guys. Links will share, sharing. And also class material, every topic related material also will share to you, class related material sharing to you. And in class, what programs we are doing practice, okay, so those all programs also will share to you, live programs, guys. In class what we are doing, those all things I will share to you. I will take your mails and you will get every day. Okay. So 3 months duration you need to be spending, and 1.5 hour time we are spending, guys. So every day recorded video links I'll give it to you, So if you are having any other doubts, so you can one more time watch it, and material will share it, and programs also will share it. Okay. So end of the day, one project also we will do it, major project. Then you will understanding real-time projects, how we are developing with the front end, back end, database all together in one project. Okay. So before that, many projects we will do it concept related, every concept related material, and for that one program, project related program we will do it. Got it, guys? Yeah. And later, so here, if you don't want to be becoming like a Python full stack developer, for example, some people don't want to learn this Django framework, okay, and these all UI technologies, like these all things. Some people wants to only Python related. Why means I'll tell. Okay. So you have interested in data science, guys. You have interested in robotics development. You have interested in artificial intelligence. It means you want to be becoming like a data science developer, or robotics developer, or artificial intelligence developer. Okay, like many of things there. So if you want to go with those technologies, then only Python language enough. Only Python language enough, guys. No need to learn about Django. Why Django is required means, so if you want to be becoming like a web developer, like Amazon application, Flipkart, Zomato, Swiggy, like that, then Python with Django you can learn it. Python with Django. So if you want to be becoming like a data science developer, then Python with data science course separately there. Python with machine learning separately there. Python with robotics separately there, guys. Okay. Same like Python with Django is one of the course. So this is for web development purpose. So to becoming like a web developer, then Python with Django you can choose it. Otherwise you can learn only Python language, core Python, advanced Python. So at the time of learning this Python only, database related also you will get it. Python with database communication I'll teach it. Okay. After that, your data science related or machine learning related, like that you can learn separately. Got it, guys? So if you want to be learn only Python language, then duration is so 45 days required, guys. 45 days required, Python language related. So time is same time, 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And these all things also. Class recorded videos, class material, programs, everything is same. Everything is same. So only duration is changing. So 45 days if you are spending in this core Python, advanced Python, and database related together, you will learn it. All concepts you will get it. And 3 months if you are spending Django framework and also UI technologies, I will teach. Is it clear, everybody? So next, yeah. So guys, here nowadays, so many people called Python is like a general purpose programming language. Python is a general purpose programming language. So many people called. Why many people called Python is a general language nowadays? It means if you are learning Python, guys, if you are learning Python, so you can learn many courses, guys. For example, you can see here. Uh, Here we have the Python. Yeah. So after learning Python, you can go with the data science, guys. Data science or artificial intelligence or robotics related. Okay, and also for example, Django. Django is one thing, and machine learning you can learn it, guys. Machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence, robotics, Django, machine learning, deep learning. Okay, so deep learning, and next Azure, Python with Azure, Python with the DevOps, like many things there, guys. So DevOps, Azure related. For learning these all courses, guys, for learning these all courses, Python is common nowadays. Okay, so that's why many people call like Python is a general language to learn these all courses, guys. General language, you know. So some people directly joining the data science related course. Some people directly joining the DevOps related or Azure related. So it means your DevOps faculty or Azure faculty or data science faculty first will teach about what? Python. Teach about Python. After completing the Python, then some additional subject, additional concepts they will teach about data science or Azure or DevOps, like something. Same like here, Django also same thing. Okay. After learning Python, so in Python full stack development, myself, I'm going with Django framework. Why Django? People require to choose means if they want to becoming like a web developer. Web developer means like Amazon application, Flipkart, Zomato, Swiggy, like these all things. Okay, na? Yes. So that is you need to be decide. That is your choice. You want to be becoming like a web developer, or you want to be becoming like a data science developer or Azure developer, like that. You need to decide it. So if you are deciding web developer related, then Python with Django you need to choose. Otherwise, only Python you can choose it. So myself here in the Python full stack development, Python Django related I'm teaching. So you want to go with other courses, then only you can learn Python and later you can choose other one. And here one more point. Some people are thinking like, if I'm choosing directly Azure, then my Azure faculty only will teach about the Python. Okay, yes, teaching, but not 100% completely. Okay, so whatever the concepts required in this Python, that is only teaching, and directly they are using the Azure related course topics. They are teaching Azure topics. Okay, so if you are learning separately Python, then here a lot of concepts there, guys. So you will get about these all topics related full clear subject. Once getting these all things, later if you are joining in any company, so for example in your company data science related requirement is there, then easily you can go with data science. They will teach about only data science related subject. Okay, so in your company Azure requirement is there, then already you know Python, then Azure related subject they will teach, and then you can develop the Azure application. So in your company robotics related requirement is there, then they will teach about the robotics related concepts. Okay, so that's why nowadays all the students commonly learning Python language. Got it, guys? So nowadays in the academics only, so every university is introducing about the Python. Okay, now all the universities introducing about the Python. So in their academics, so as a student nowadays, all the people are learning Python related. Okay, na? So as a student, if you are putting Python language in your resume, so many of companies are focusing for the Python student. Okay, for hiring purpose. So in the TCS company, data science related applications developing. In IBM company, robotics related developing, for example. So in the Wipro, Azure related applications developing. Got it? These all companies people are focusing first. What means who is learning Python, who knows Python. They are focusing on them. If you are learning Java, so only some companies only focusing. So Java related requirement, if it is there, then only that company focusing. But if you are learning Python, these all company related people, these all requirements related people will focus on you. That's why this Python is getting more demanding nowadays. Is it clear, guys? Everybody? So here you can see here 100 people learning data science, 100 people learning AI, 100 learning robotics, one more 100 learning Django, again machine learning, like many people learning guys. Okay, na? So these all people are required to learn Python. That's why nowadays Python is getting demanding. Okay, now. So you don't worry. Once if you are learning Python, so many of calls you will get it. Clear up to here, everybody? So after this session finishing, I'll give you some time. You can ask whatever the doubts you have. Okay, yeah. So you can discuss. I mean, you can decide, guys. So only Python language you want to learn, or full stack development you want to learn. So here core Python and advanced Python both together you will get it. And also database related also you will get it here. Okay, so that is the difference between only Python language and Python full stack development related. And so for more information, guys, for more information, okay, fields related or any other things, so you can contact the admin people. Okay, so VLR training institute related admin people you can contact, guys. I'm sharing here mobile numbers, so you can call to them. You will get it more information. Okay, so this is our admin people numbers. Okay, VLR training institute. You will get it. This is all basic things, guys. What we are learning here, that is only. So later onwards, subject wise, we will discuss it. Yeah. Hmm. So any applications if we want to developing, so మనకేంటంటే ఇక్కడ లాంగ్వేజెస్ రిలేటెడ్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉండాలి, అండ్ యూఐ టెక్నాలజీస్ రిలేటెడ్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉండాలి. ఓకే, అండ్ డేటాబేస్ రిలేటెడ్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉండాలి. These all things, remember it, guys. Yeah. So here languages and frameworks. For languages, Python we have. So in this Python, we have the Django framework, or else Flask framework, or else like these things there, and Java related, guys. Java related. Okay. So here the Java related core Python is the major language. I mean core Java. Okay. And advanced Java also. Here the frameworks like Spring there, Hibernate is there, Struts there, like so many, guys. Huh? And .NET related. .NET related major course is C Sharp. C Sharp related there, and here ASP.NET is there. You know? So any language you can choose it, and its framework you can choose it. Any language. So in this session, so we are going to learn about the Python. That's why Python related frameworks. Developing the web development related, guys. So first of all, why I need to choose Python only? Why required to choose Python only instead of Java and .NET? Okay, Java, .NET language having more demanding. Then why I need to choose Python? So first of all, we need to know about that information, guys. We need to know about that one. Okay, na? Yes. So first I'll give you some points about the Python comparing with Java and .NET. Okay, so yes, Python is more easy. Python language is more easy, guys. So we can say 100% this point strongly. Python language is more easy. Okay, so for learning purpose, Python is more easy for all the students and developers, guys. How can you say Python is more easy compared to the Java and .NET? I'll give you one small example. I'll give you one small example for this point related. Yes. So in Python, if you want to print hello world, some basic message gets hello good morning or else hello hi message. Okay. So if you want to be print a hello message in Python, then what is the use of print function? If you know sir, then that's enough. What is the use of print function? In Python, print is a function, predefined function. Okay. In Python, print is a function. Using this, whatever we want, we can print. That's it. Okay. So for example, here I want to be print what hello. Okay. For example, hello VLR. Okay, hello VLR. I want to be printed. Yes, hello VLR. That's it. So after executing this Python program, how to executing these all things I'll take care later. Just wait. After executing this program, then so we will get a hello VLR output. That's it. But the same output in Java, guys. In Java, how we can print it? You can see here. In Java. Yes. So in Java, guys. So there is keyword called class followed by class name. So this class name I'm taking like here sample. Whatever the name you want, you can take it here. Okay. So later I will explain those all things. And after that, public static void main next thing list of args and then again curly brace structure and system dot out dot println and after that here hello VLR. Okay, I will explain in just wait. Okay, na? Yes, yes guys. So in Python, if I want to be print hello VLR like message, then what is the use of print function? If I know, that's enough. Print is a function in Python. Using this we can print some messages on the screen. That's enough. Just two lines concept enough. Then easily we can print hello VLR. But in Java, if I want to print this hello VLR message, okay, so I need to use these all lines of code. These all lines of code. So here the what is this class? What is this class? This is a keyword, predefined keyword. What is the use of this keyword? We need to be known. And later this is a class name. So how to creating this class name? Can we give any kind of name or not? First of all, we need to be know. So for example, if I'm using here sample one, no problem. But if I'm using one sample, then showing error. It means digits not allowed in the first place. Digits not allowed in the first place. These all are rules, guys. These all are rules. So for creating the class names, first of all, we need to be know about the rules. How we can create these class names. So this is a subject concept we need to be know. Later separately we are learning in Python also there. Okay. So here what is class and what is this one and what are the rules of this one for creating and what is the use of this curly brace. So from here to here like one block, guys. Here to here like one block. Okay. Later here to here like one block. And now here public is there. So what is the use of public? We need to be know. So here we can write public, we can write private, we can write protect also. If I'm using public, what will happen? If I'm using private, what will happen? Okay, protect if I'm using, what will happen? We need to be know about this subject knowledge. And same like static also, void also, main also. Okay, these all are predefined things, guys. Here system is a class, in that out is a object, in that println is a function. In this function now I'm using hello VLR message, and here the semicolon also having meaning in Java. Without semicolon, then this program is not executing. Okay, showing error. If you are using this semicolon, then only we will get the output. Are you understanding? So the people who are learning Java course, first of all, they need to be know about these all concepts. Okay, use of class name, public, private, protected, static, wide, main. About these all definitions, we need to learn, guys. Then we can display this hello VLR message. Are you guys understanding what I'm telling? Yeah. But if you are choosing the Python, just what is the use of print function? That's enough. That's why we can say Python is more easy compared to the other languages. Got it, guys? So previously, many of the students learning Java course, .NET course, but so many people getting lot of confusing while learning about these all definitions. So that's why nowadays many of the people are choosing this Python. Easily they are learning, guys. This is one example. Okay. So Python language is more easy and simple. Simple. See here, guys. Just I created one line. Here many lines I created. Okay. So that's why we can say this is more simple also, and also more expressive. Here only many points we can cover it, guys. Based on this example only. Python is more expressive language. See here, I want to print a hello VLR. Just using print function, I am printing. Directly people will understand printing the hello VLR message. But here, so many of definitions there. The people who knows all these definitions, they will understanding what will happen here, what is going to happen here. Are you understanding, guys? So this is one best example, guys. So in the real-time applications, hundreds, thousands of lines code we are writing. In the real-time applications, for example, like Zomato or Swiggy or Amazon, these kind of applications, if you want to be developing, so thousands of lines code we need to be developing. So for example, in Java, 1,000 lines code I'm using to developing one application like a Zomato app, guys. So So the same Zomato application using the Python, if you are developing as using Python, so less than 500 lines of code enough. Less than 500 lines of code enough. How can you say? Means here only just one example is there. For allo VLR message, many of lines are used here, but here single line are used. Okay, it means in Java more lines of code we are writing, but in Python very less lines of code we are writing. If we are writing very less lines of code in Python, then within the less time we can develop it, guys. Within the less time we can develop it. So within the less time we are developing means so project development time is more speedily completing. Okay, project development is more speedily completing. Got it? And also if you are writing very less lines of code, so every programming language, guys, top to bottom line by line executing, line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, like that, top to bottom all lines executing. So if less lines of code is there, then within the less time program is executing. Within the less time, within the less time executing means output is getting more fastly. It means performance of the application will increasing compared to others. And also if less lines there, readability is increasing, easily people can read it. Complexity decreasing in Python, readability increasing in Python, guys. And speed of the application increasing, speed of the application increasing. Simply we can say performance of the application increasing, cost of the application decreasing in Python, like many benefits there compared to Java, guys. So simply one point you can see, guys, all the companies, all the company management people will focus on three main factors while they are developing the applications. What they are means, so cost, one is cost, guys. Every company people, guys, they want to reduce the cost of the development. Within the less cost, they want to developing the application. Okay, so simply we can say cost saving using Python, that is possible compared to other. And another one is time saving. Time saving, within the less time they want to develop the application. For example, to develop to write these all thousands of lines code, 3 months, guys, 3 months people taking in Java. Okay, Using Java, 3 months they are spending. 3 months. For every month, guys, every month 2 lakhs amount they are spending. For example, every month for employees 2 lakhs they are spending. 3 months means 3 into 2, 6 lakhs rupees. 6 lakhs rupees they are spending cost. Okay, so here less lines of code they are developing. It means, for example, 1.5 months, guys. Okay, 1 point or else simply you can say 2 months. Okay, so within the 2 months they are developing. Every month 2 lakhs, if they are spending, then 2 into 2, 4 lakhs. Okay, so with the less cost they are developing Python application. Do you understanding, guys? And also, because of the less lines of code, performance of the application increasing, execution speed increasing. So simply performance, guys. Performance increasing, guys. Performance increasing. So these three factors all the people are focusing, guys. They want to save the cost of the project, they want to save the time. Okay, they want to reduce the duration time of the project, and they want to give the best performance of the application. And also same time, for example, in my company, if my company people using Python for developing my new application, so if they are choosing the Python, then developers also will get a lot of benefits. So lot of burden reducing on the developers, guys. Lot of burden reducing on the developers while developing the application. But using the Java, so lot of burden increasing on developers. So these all points slowly will understanding really burden reducing or not in Python or in Java, like that. Okay, na? So here only you will understanding. Here some more burden is there compared to Python. Clear, guys? Okay. So here Python language is more easy and simple, guys. More easy and simple. Python is more and simple language. Python is more and simple language. And one more second benefit, the most important benefit is so Python is a dynamic language. Python is a Python is a Python is a dynamic language. Java is a static language, guys. So what is the dynamic and static? I will tell. Okay, so because of the dynamic nature, because of the dynamic behavior, Python is getting more demanding nowadays. Python is getting more demanding compared to the Java and .NET. So we will discuss about this one, guys. I said already, using Python, lot of burden reducing on developers while developing their code. But in Java, burden is not reducing. So that point we can understanding because of this one. Okay, see here in Python, guys. Here in Python, in Python, we are writing means I want to store some data, guys. I want to be save some data. For example, I want to be save the value 10. So a equal to 10 I'm using. It means, so store this 10 value into a variable. What is variable? These all things later you will get it. Okay, just assumption here. So this 10 value I'm storing using a variable. Later, if I'm using here, guys, for example, print a, if I'm using print a, then in this a what value is there? 10. The 10 output we are getting. The 10 output we are getting. Okay, so whenever we are using like this in Python, so one memory is creating automatically creating as in this memory value 10 is there. In this memory value 10 is there, and this memory is represented by a variable. This memory is represented by a variable. Okay, so whenever I'm using this print function, print a, it means this is the reference, guys. So this reference I'm using. In this reference, what value is there? 10. This 10 value will display. Okay, print a means in the a reference what value is there, that is printing. Got it? Okay, So just wait. Next here I'm using a equal to a equal to here I'm using hello guys. So for example here a equal to some VLR I'm using, some name I'm using guys. This is a string guys. So in any language strings using single quotes or using double quotes we are using. In between the single quotes or in between the double quotes we will write the string value. Okay, so we have the string concept separately. There we will discuss more clearly. A big session is there for string. Okay, so now here a equal to VLR I'm using. So it means right now here guys in this first 10 value is there, 10 value is there. So that is represented by a guys, represented by a. Next when this second line executing, top to bottom line by line executing, then again here so VLR is creating as VLR. Okay, and now this reference this is referenced by a only. And after that if I'm using print a, then am I going to get this 10 or VLR? That is the question. Okay, so top to bottom executing guys, memory is also top to bottom executing. So latestly in the last place what is there, which memory is there in last okay, in Python memory allocation what value is there latestly, that is printing. That's why VLR only printing. Okay, now this memory is what is the use of this memory? Nothing. So we are unable to use this memory, so we can use only using a reference only this VLR memory. So this is unused memory. These kind of unused memories are automatically deleted by Python. Automatically deleted by Python. That is called automatic garbage collection. Automatic garbage means wasting, collecting means collecting. Okay, automatic garbage collector, simply unused memories are automatically collecting and removing. After removing, then memory we will save it. Memory is free. Okay, yeah. Next here one point here you can see here. So this is the integer value guys, the number value, integer value. So is this integer value or float value or any other value? So that is no need to be focused on as a Python developer. As a Python developer we are not responsible what value we are saving into this particular variable. Okay, whenever we are executing the program based on this value, then memory is allocating guys. Memory is allocating based on the value, based on the value. That is all take caring by Python only itself internally. As a developer we are not responsible. Okay, so that is called dynamic behavior. That's why we can say Python is a dynamic language. Now you can see here in Java guys, in Java, in Java, wait here, in Python, variable name guys, variable name equal to variable value is the syntax. Okay, creating the variables related syntax is this one, variable name. Here a is a variable name and 10 is a variable value. Okay, this is a variable name, here variable value guys. So that is the Python syntax. Now in Java, so data type guys, data type followed by variable name equal to variable value and followed by semicolon also. Okay, this is Java related syntax. Now here in Java many data types there like int, long, char, like so many are there guys, float, bool, double, like so many are there. Now int a equal to 10 and also semicolon is required. Okay, na? See here, this is the data type. What is the data type? Integer data type, and this is the variable name, and this is the value, variable value, and semicolon syntax also required. Okay, so now you can see here, before assigning this 10 value into a variable, in this a variable what type of value is required, that is int required, we are representing. Okay, before assigning the value into a, so we are telling what type of value is required for a, int required, that is we are indicating guys here, that is we are indicating. Can I see here next next here int next in Python we have the long also guys, long a equal to 10, and next we have the float, float a equal to float a equal to 10, and we have also double guys, we have double a equal to 10. Okay, so many types there, data types, just I'm using this for assumption. So now, yeah, so here into value I'm using, no problem, because of the integer data type guys, so this memory is enough, this size of memory is enough. In this memory, this 10 value storing. Next here, long I'm using, but value is 10 only. To store this 10 value, this size of memory is enough. This size of memory is enough guys. But I'm using what? Long data type. Because of the long data type, so some big memory is required. Creating. For long, more memory is creating guys. But here, what value we are saving? Only 10 value. It means this memory is enough. But this remaining memory is useless, wasting. And next here, for float guys, for float again more memory is required, creating more memory is creating, but what we are saving 10 only, so this entire memory is wasting. Okay, for double, so more memory is creating, for double again more memory creating, but we are saving only 10 only, this memory is enough, so this entire one is useless, wasting. Okay guys, yeah, now you can see here. So as a developer in Java, as a developer we are the responsible, as a developer we are only responsible what type of data type we need to use for storing this particular value in a variable, understanding. So for storing 10 value, integer memory if enough, then we can use that integer data type. But instead of int, if I'm using double, this size memory creating. But in this memory, we are using only this much amount only. Remaining amount of the memory is wasting. Understanding, guys? So if more memory is wasting means cost of the project increasing. Cost of the project increasing. For example, in our laptop or in mobile, guys, 2 GB memory if we are using, some amount we are spending. If 4 GB memory, some additional amount we are spending. If 18 GB or if 16 GB, 32 GB, like that. If RAM GB increasing, so cost of the mobile or cost of the laptop increasing. Understanding? Same like here also. The point remember guys. And also, for example, I don't have much clarity about these data types. I don't have much knowledge about this data type. I want to store the 10 value only, but is it required int type or long type or float type or double type? I don't know clarity. So then this problem is there. Okay, memory problem is there guys, memory problem is there. So that's why in Java as a developer we are the responsible to maintaining the memory management. At the time of creating variables, lot of memories we need to be handling it, memory space we need to be handling clearly. So this will increase some extra burden on developers, some extra burden on developers in Java. For example, here I'm not using as a double. If I'm using like this, then it will throw error in Java. What type of value is required, that is you need to be tell. Okay, next you can see one more problem here. I'm using like int b, and I'm using what value guys? Float value I'm using. Okay, float value I'm using. I said previously int this memory is enough, for float more memory is required. Okay, this size. And now here int b means, so only this size memory creating, but what value I'm using here? Float. So float value, maybe big value is there, big value is there, that big value we are trying to be store into this area, in this memory. This memory is not sufficient, this memory is not sufficient. Okay na? So that's why getting problem. Yeah, now this value is float value, but here integer value is required in the b variable. For B, integer type value is required. That is, we represented before assigning the value only. But what we are assigning right now here, float value. Then this line is getting error. Program is not executing. Got it, guys? So it means as a developer, we are responsible to managing this one. So here int there, so integer value only required. Like that, we need to be check it carefully. This all making more burden on developer. But in Python, no need to do like that. Simply, for example, a equal to 10. Okay, so for example, b equal to 20.50, like I'm using. So here value is float, then float size memory creating. Here value is int, then int size memory creating. So it means based on the value, memory is creating automatically. As a developer, we are not responsible in Python, but in Java, we are only responsible. Is it clear, guys? Everyone? I hope you are following. So that's why this Python is getting more demanding nowadays. I mean, so many students are real-time developers also choosing this Python language to developing their application. Is Python is a dynamic language or static language? Question asking in interviews. Yes, Python is a dynamic programming language. How can you say Python is a dynamic language? So you can explain like this. Okay, guys? Yes. Next. One more important one is automatic garbage collector is there. Automatic, already I said about this one. Garbage collector. Automatic garbage collector. Garbage means waste, wasting, guys. So already I said this one. A equal to 10, A equal to 10, again A equal to 20. Like if you are using only this latest value only available, this one automatically deleting. So first time this line executing from top to bottom lines executing, guys. So here 10 memory is creating. 10 memory is creating. Next 20 memory is creating, guys. Other one. So here also A only representing. Here also using A only representing. Okay. So that's why only this latest reference only getting the value. This one existing in the memory. So this one is automatically deleting. So a lot of memories are saving automatically in Python. But in Java, we need to delete separately. Clear, guys? So these three are more important one. And many of features there, guys. Why required to choose this Python only compared to other languages means, so we have this so many benefits in Python. That's why using Python people can developing applications more easily. Okay. Next, Python is free and open source. Python is a free language and open source language, guys. Okay. So what is free means no need to pay any amount to the any company, guys. No need to be pay the single rupee also to any company. Freely we can download the Python software and we can install it. Okay. And when we are downloading the Python software, whatever the code they use to developing this Python, that entire source code also we can see. Okay. That's why we can say this one open source. So if you want to be downloading the Python language and installing, so official site is there, guys. Python.org, www.python.org. Org means organization. Python organization is there. This is the official website, guys. Python organization. Okay, na? So you can use this one. www.python.org is the website. Python official website, guys. So here Python related you will get it. Okay, na? So for example, you can see here downloads there. Downloads. You can click on this downloads. Python.org/downloads. So latest version is there, guys. Here latest version is there. Okay, na? Which one? The latest version Python 3.11.1. Later I will tell about the versions. So many versions there. Which version is required in the real-time industry? As a student, which version we are using? These all things I will take care slowly. Okay? So here version is there. If you want to be any old version, you can go down. Here are many of versions there, guys. Many versions there. Whatever you want, you can download that and you can install it. How to downloading, how to installing, everything I will take care in the next session. Don't worry. Okay, and I will also share the screens next to what we need to do for installation. All the screens I will give you guys. So this is the official site. So here whatever the version you want, you can download freely. No need to be pay any amount to this company. Okay, that is the free one. Some softwares there, guys. So we need to be register, we need to be login, and then we need to be use that one. We need to be download that one. Okay, for example, Zoom accounts there. Okay, GoToMeeting accounts there. For example, right now we are connecting online class using GoToMeeting. For this we need to be pay some amount, then only they are giving that software, then only we can use that software. Okay na? So that is, those are not free, paid softwares, but Python is a free. So we can download. Using this we can developing the applications more easily. And also documentation is there, beautiful documentation for reading about the Python and source codes we are getting, guys. So you will understanding slowly. Okay, guys. Yes. Next, another one is so using the Python, guys. All databases, all databases we can connect. All databases supports support is available, guys. All databases support is available. So we have so many databases like MySQL, Oracle, MongoDB, PostgreSQL, SQL Server, like so many databases there. So using the Python also, we can connect to any database. For example, Amazon company people using Oracle database, just assumption. So Zomato application using Swiggy, MySQL database, okay? Bookmyshow people using MongoDB, like anything. So using Python, you can developing any application, and that application will interact with any database, no problem for storing their data. For storing their database. For example, you can see here. So see, guys, here. Already I said the starting Python full stack development. So full stack development means so front end required, back end required, database required. These all things related knowledge is required. Database means here MySQL or MongoDB, whatever. Okay, any one database. Using this database, we can store the data of our application. For example, if you are taking Zomato related in Zomato all food items related information we are storing, and later we can use that one. If I'm taking Facebook application, so for the Facebook first people need to do the registration, guys. So first user will see this registration page, and they will give the data. First name is what, last name, email, password, confirmation password, everything, and later they are going to click submit button. Okay, so this front side development is simply called like a client side application. Client side application, nothing but presentation logic, guys. Okay, so browser is nothing but like client side. Browser is nothing but client side app. Using browser, user interacting, to the Facebook. Okay, and after submitting this all data, guys, this all information sending to the backend development. So in backend development, any language and its framework. For example, Python and Django. Python and Django. Using that, so whatever the data is sending by client side application, that is we are receiving. So this backend side application we can also call as like server side application is client side, server side. Okay, so server side application will receive the data which is sending by the client side, and later validating that data is correct one or not, like that. For example, here password and confirmation password you are sending. So both are correct or not, we are validating in this server side application. If everything is correct, then we are sending that data to database. So in this database, we are storing the data. First name is what, last name is what, email, like that, everything we will save it. Okay. After saving, confirmation we are giving. Yes, your registration is done successfully. Got it, guys? Everybody. Yeah. So in our session in the Python full stack development, so slowly you are going to be developing this entire development, guys. So for developing this piece, we need to be know about UI technologies like these all things. For this one, so Python and Django, and for this one, database MySQL we are learning. Okay, na? Remember that one. Yeah, here for storing this data, guys, you can use MySQL, you can use Mongo, you can use SQL Server, whatever you want. So any one database, if you are understanding how to using, how to communicating with Python, then remaining all things also same like that. Just one module name only changing. I will take care about that when we are communicating with Python. Okay, na guys? Yeah. So remember this one. I'm not covering all the points. What are their benefits? So in the next session, more benefits I will cover. Okay, more advantages, more features I will discuss. Why required to learn Python instead of Java and .NET. Okay, na? Every language having its own behavior, guys, its own advantages there. So in Python, what are there we are focusing. And also in the next session, I will show you one famous website also. Example, TIOB TIOB index is there. Just I'm giving this one. See here. So this is one popular website, guys. Okay. So which is giving ratings for the languages. Which one is more popular one, like that. Okay. Every month it is releasing. Okay, see here, when you are reading this all theory you will understanding more. So yes, you can see, guys, here. So which one is more trending one here means Python is more trending right now. So Python rating is 16 above is there, guys. 16.36 rating is there. And next level C language is there popularity. C language is uh, everywhere is there, guys. Okay, so every green language this one. After learning C, people are learning Java. After learning C, people are learning .NET, C Sharp. So right now nowadays, without learning C, directly people are learning Python. This is also one of the benefit. You can communicate your Java people or .NET people, guys. The people who are learning Java and C Sharp, nothing but .NET. Those all people are first learning the C language. Then only those people will understanding easily. But the people who are choosing the Python, then directly they are choosing Python only without C. Without C, easily Python can understand it. Okay, that is also one of the benefit. And here you can see the Java rating is 12 is there. .NET rating is 5.7 is there. Okay, more less rating is there, but Python is rating more demanding is there, guys. And also growth rating is there, change rating, 2.78% rating is there, change rating means every time this is increasing only compared to these things. Okay, so I will show you some graph also. See, guys, here all the languages related there. This is the Python graph, guys. So Python, in which year they introduced these all things in the next session I will take care, guys. Who introduced Python, when introduced, why introduced, study about the Python I will take care tomorrow. Just wait. See here, before 2000 year only, in the year 1991 only Python introduced. Which year? 1991 only. So that time Python is not popular, guys. Python was not popular. Okay, so almost in the year 2016 onwards, guys. In the year 2016 onwards, so this one is getting demanding. Okay, so simply people are started to learn about the Python from the 2018 onwards. This growth increasing day by day increasing like that. Okay, na? So if you are going with Java, see here. This is Java related. See guys, in the year 2000, nearly 2000, in that year, so Java rating is more than 25, almost 26 rating is. Okay, from that time to till now, toppest rating which language got means Python, Java only. 26 rating Java got in the year 2000. Okay, so later onwards, so like that going, now this Java is more fall down. Okay, na? So less than 15 rating is there. This is the 15. Less than 15 rating is there, but Python is more than 15 rating is there. Okay, na? Next, C sharp. You can see here C sharp. C sharp rating. The C sharp is nothing but .NET. Okay, na? So these are all ratings. This site, how giving this rating based on which regions, based on which factors, this is giving rating means every year how many students are choosing the Python or else particular language. Every year how many students are choosing the particular language, and every year how many people are getting job opportunities after learning the particular language, and how much packages people are getting. For example, Python people are getting how much package, an average guys, every year average package, how much is there for Python students, for Java students, like that. Based on these all factors, this site giving these ratings. So Python is only top rating is there. Understanding? So that's why nowadays people choosing Python only. The people who are working 3 4 years in the real time also guys, using Java, .NET, those all people are now changing to Python technology. Why means, so easily they can survive their career with less burden. Okay, so that's why. And also whenever they want to change to other company, if they are learning Python, more vacancies there, more opportunities there. That's why people are focusing on that. Okay, na? So these all are only some points I covered today guys. In the tomorrow, many of points I will cover it. If you are planning the two demos, then you will understanding two classes. If you are attending, you will understanding what is the actual beauty of Python. Okay, yes. So I will stop now guys this recording here, and you can ask the queries whatever you have. Okay, thank you guys.